Hari Om, Namaskaram, paying my sincere obeisances to the holy feet of Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, His Holiness Swami Chinmayananda, and other spiritual masters. I would like to talk on the topic service. Service to man is service to the God. This is a topic that we are going to discuss today. I would like to take example from the great epic literature Kambaramayana. The great poem Kambaramayana starts with the prayer on the Creator and how the Creator is found hidden in all of His creations. He is doing this play of creating with so much fun and joy that it is just like a child's play to him, doing with so much fun and enthusiasm that he is creating something and found and putting himself in all of his creations. That is the specialty of the Creator. We are taught that there are various aspects of the creators that we are seeing in everyday life. The nature is His creation. Plants, animals, human beings are different aspects of creation. And the Vedas and the Upanishad says that this Creator is found everywhere, in all of His creations. He is all pervading the universe, even inside His creations. This is the specialty of the Creator, as per the Sanatana Dharma. We are creating something, say we are cooking. Can we ever claim that we are inside the creation? Imagine we are painting something. Can we ever claim that we are in this painting? But the glory of the Creator is so special that He has the quality or a tendency to be present inside all of His creations. When we talk about human beings, we call the life inside the human being just life. Some philosophers call it the soul, and the Vedas and the Upanishads and the spiritual seekers, and they call it Brahman. Likewise, there are different names given to this aspect of divinity that is found hidden in all the creations, all of His creations. Most of the times, it is unfortunate that this aspect of divinity is masked in a human being by the impurities or the disturbances of the world, say ignorance, arrogance, selfishness, and so on. There are lots of negative tendencies that tend to mask this quality or this aspect of divinity that is found inside us, each and every human being. So, the main aim of spirituality is to reveal the fact that this aspect of divinity needs to be unmasked and it needs to be respected. The divinity inside us that is masked needs to be unmasked by our own effort. That is the reason for this, that is the reason that the spiritual seekers, they tend to teach a lot on human mind and how it works and how to remove the negative tendency, how to unmask the negative tendency inside us, and how to see the good qualities and the good tendencies in others and respect them. So, one aspect of such teaching is the act of serving others. Service is a form of helping others, or it is a beautiful tendency of looking upon the divinity inside others and helping others. So, once when we are tuned or when we are taught to see the divinity in other human beings, we tend to help the underprivileged or help others who are in need. So, this is the main principle behind serving other human beings. Why the human being needs to be served? They may say that, they may argue that no, directly I am worshipping God, I am praying God, I am doing a lot of religious practices to worship God. Why should I care about other human beings? They may argue. This is a total ignorant idea that if a person sees to see the hidden divinity in other human beings, then he is no way closer to understanding the knowledge what the spiritual masters are offering. Imagine a man sitting and meditating. He may have a great knowledge of Upanishads, Vedas, or he may know a lot on the spiritual teachings, but when he is not responding to certain things in an appropriate way, then we tend to say that he is ignorant, he is not knowledgeable. So it is not about how much teachings we get, how much coherently we react or respond to the situations happening to us. That is what is going to make us superior to the fact that we are human. We are a human being. Human birth is superior because if that has the quality of human inside, then it becomes so special. And this activity or this act of kindness and love, it may be even by an activity or a thought or anything. If a human being is responding to the situations happening and to other people and to the world around, and this act of kindness is reflected in him by different ways, and one such way is the form of service. Services are different types. Service is a term that we give if somebody is doing something without expecting anything in return. It's a service, we say. There are different professions. Say a doctor's profession is looked upon as a great way of serving human beings. They say lawyer, the profession of a lawyer is a great service that he is doing. The teaching profession is a great service. But when this profession becomes service is once when the attitude of the human being is coherent to certain teachings of the spiritual masters, then that profession is regarded as a service. This thought can be explained from one of the famous books given by Swami Chinmayanandaji, The Kindle Life. It is about basic Vedanta. Swamiji is categorizing three types of human being. One is the laborer, the other is the worker, and the third category is the man of great wisdom. If a man performs a work or a job for the sake of money, then he is called a worker. He may be in any profession. If the same man performs his job or the work for the sake of getting name and fame in the society, for the sake of the fact that he is superior to others, he needs to have a status in the society. If he is working for that, then he is categorized in the second name. He is called a worker. He just loves to work. That's all. He is working for the sake of getting name and fame. That is third category of human being. And if he does for the sake of service or for helping others, then he is called a man of great wisdom. He may be in any profession. He may not care about the money that he is getting out of his profession. He may not care about how much name and fame he is going to get through his profession. He is not going to care about his social status. If his intentions is to serve or to help the people with his knowledge, then he is a man of great spiritual wisdom. And he is so special. So that is the importance of service and why service is taught or it is appreciated in all organizations, all spiritual organizations. God cannot be seen everywhere. He has created the world and he is putting his aspect in all the creations. And that is why there is some aspect hidden in all human beings that we say that is so divine and it needs to be respected. And that aspect of helping the divinity inside the other human beings without expecting anything in return is so special that it is regarded as a service. Charity is the best form of service. Not all human beings have the privilege to be rich, to eat good food, to wear good clothes, or to have knowledge, or to have education, or to have good spiritual teachings. So these category of human beings are called underprivileged. Even those who are not having spiritual attitude, who are not learning about spirituality, is regarded underprivileged. So to help these people based upon their needs, another human being who is so gifted that He has that aspect of divinity inside him which is capable of recognizing that somebody is not privileged, tend to yield, give help in uplifting them, in transforming them, in making their lives better in different possible ways. And that special human being is called, he is doing service. He said he is doing service. So, charity is the form of service we know. Charity is to give with generosity and love. The Taittiriya Upanishad says, give with faith, give only if you believe in something, but then give in full measure. There are two schools of thought. One says give freely without judging whether a person is a fit or worthy recipient because your nature is to give. So, service is just to give, that's all, not to judge anything. So, not expecting anything from return. Chinmaya Mission Pledge speaks a lot about service. It says, service to man is the service to the Lord, and devotion to his people is a devotion to the Supreme Self. So by serving human beings around who are in need is serving the great God himself, says our spirituality. With that note, I would love to end this talk on service, and thank you so much for listening, and I pay my respects to all the listeners, and God bless. Hari Om.
सबका मालिक एक है, साईं तुम हो भगवान। सबका मालिक एक है, साईं तुम हो भगवान। सर्वधर्म प्रिय राम, प्रतिपुरीश्वर राम। सर्वधर्म प्रिय राम, प्रतिपुरीश्वर राम। सबका मालिक एक है, साईं तुम हो भगवान। मानव सेवा माधव सेवा, सबकी सेवा करो। माधव सेवा, सबकी सेवा करो। भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, साईं भजन करो। भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, साईं भजन करो। प्रेम से सबकी सेवा करो, साईं भजन करो। प्रेम से सबकी सेवा करो, साईं भजन करो। सबका मालिक एक है, साईं तुम हो भगवान। सर्वधर्म प्रिय राम, प्रतिपुरीश्वर राम। सबका मालिक एक है, साईं तुम हो भगवान। मानव सेवा माधव सेवा, सबकी सेवा करो। भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, साईं भजन करो। प्रेम से सबकी सेवा करो, साईं भजन करो। प्रेम से सबकी सेवा करो, साईं भजन करो। सब सबका मंत्र एक है, साईं तुम हो भगवान।